And we are live. Hello, thank you for tuning in. I'm Mark. Welcome to Retro First Hour. And on today's episode, we're going to be playing Soulcalibur 2, a personal favourite of mine. First of all, hey Dan, hey Everton, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in as always, my Britpack. Today's game is a little bit special, right? So I've got this good friend, right? Really good friend. Probably the oldest friend I have, right? For sake of, personal data, yada yada, I'm just going to call him Mr. F, right? This is his favourite game. Like, I've known the guy since I was 11, so 25 years this September, buddy. Imagine that. And he's never been a gamer, per se. But everyone had a PlayStation, right? Oh, my glasses are crooked. And this was his favourite game. It was my game, and took him around to his place, played it, loved it. So, in honour of Mr. F, I'm playing this one. This one's for you, buddy. Let's get into the game. Oh yeah, and just a little, personal life update, I guess. So SSJ7 Daniel actually came over to Malta. He landed back in Blighty today, so that's why there was no show last week, you know? Ha, such a mystery. Well, you know him, we went to the same school together. Oh wow, so I have not played this game in such a long time. I have no idea how I'm gonna do. It's fun. It's fun, you know. If I'm going into every single game just knocking it out of the park, there's no enjoyment in that. But I still think I'll do all right. Namco. Oh yeah, and Namco classic.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords.
Oh, this
eternally
cutscene just
retold.
takes me back. Even by PlayStation 2 standards, this was brilliant. How's the sound? It sounds like it's loud. Is it too loud? Because I've got my audio set to 30, and it's kind of blowing my eardrums out. See, and that's the weird thing. Every single game. Hey, look, it's a Heihachi Mishima, a PlayStation 2 exclusive. It's good. Alright, if you say so, my man. It's a fun fact about Soulcalibur 2, right? It's a sequel to Soul Edge, so they went from Soul Edge to Soulcalibur 2. Oh, look at them knots. Yeah, my man Mishima, right? So they released this game on PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube. And each console got an exclusive character. So PlayStation 2 got Heihachi Mishima from Tekken. Oh yeah, and his Necrid. This is also a character created by Seth MacFarlane. Wait, no, that's the Family Guy. Todd McFarlane. There we go. The guy who made Spawn. Sorry, wrong McFarlane. So he wanted to create a special character for it. Xbox got Spawn. Speaking of McFarlane, he got Spawn. That was pretty cool. And the GameCube got Link from Legend of Zelda. So, if I go, oh, look at that! Cut the bullet in half. Love to see it. So the story of Soulcalibur. I mean, it's a story about a sword, right? And there it is, the titular Soulcalibur, right? Well, there's two swords. There's the Soul Edge and there's the Soulcalibur. But that's not important right now. And these swords are sentient, power of order and chaos, all that jazz. And anyone who gets either the Soul Edge or the Soulcalibur, hey Wookie, good to see ya. Oh yeah, basically whoever gets the sword, and the sword changes based on, who wields it. So it can become a katana, it can become a spear.
Soulcalibur 2.
Yep, Todd McFarlane, there we go. So, let's take a look. Oh, the whole Britpack is in. I love you guys. Modern incarnations haven't aged well, I'm afraid. Sad. Yeah. I mean, this was never one of those hardcore. Hold on, Weapon Master, new game. We'll dip into that later on. Check out game settings. Oh wow, look at all these settings. This is pure Namco right here. I'm gonna leave everything on. Subtitle on by default. Thank you. Thank you. Controller settings. I am never going to remember all this. Next. Display settings. Adjust display. Brightness. Screen ratio. Oh. 16:9. Hey, look at that. Widescreen in 2002. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sound settings. Everything looks good there. Wait a minute. Was that surround? Oh, sweet. We're just going to keep it on stereo, yeah? We're just going to keep it on stereo. But surprising for a PlayStation 2 game, this is a surprising amount of options. Yep, totally brand new collection history. Nothing has been acquired. Fair enough. We've got arcade versus time attack, survival, team battle versus team battle, and practice. I'm just going to hop right into the game. Let's see who we have available. Oh, good, there's no timer. Thank goodness. Okay, so we've got Mitsurugi, the Japanese swordsman. Samurai. Heihachi Mishima. Necrid, like I said, the McFarlane special. Taki, the shinobi, with a massive camel toe apparently. Raphael, the French, what's the word? Musketeer? I guess Musketeer. Yun Sung, the Korean fighter, I want to say. I believe it was Korean. Cassandra, the Greek, I believe. Talim, from, I guess what is now China, I believe. Because this is set in the past as well, just to get out. That's why you got all these people. Kilik, I don't remember where he's from. I want to say he's from Korea as well. Xinhua, also Chinese. Maxi, the Italian. Look at that hair. Ivy, the British, with a whopping great pair of knockers. Nightmare, the German, who is Siegfried. Ivy, a Rule 34 favourite. Daniel, keep it nice. Astaroth, who is technically a golem, right? He's not real, artificial. Look at that beating heart in the middle of his chest. That is a weak spot. And Voldo. I believe he was Italian as well, come to think of it. Ivy seems nice. Yeah, she does. She seems very nice. Well, good. So, remember all these characters' names. You may be quizzed on them later. So you know what? I'm going to go in with my favourite, Raphael.
On guard.
On guard indeed.
Talim. Be gone.
I love how you can press a button and they give it a
She
form.
rides the wind freely, singing her wind songs.
Ah, look at these intros.
Let us dance.
This does not look like a PlayStation 2 game. I would have said this was more PlayStation 3.
One. Fight.
Okay, how do I play?
Be gone.
Okay. Okay, good kick. Oh. I may have bitten off more than I can chew going into this with normal mode. Kick her while she's down. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna skip the I'm gonna skip all that save on time.
Battle 2. Fight.
See, as I was saying, so one of my best friends, right? He loves this game. And the man was never much of a gamer. That was fine, you know what? He was more of a musician, chef. He didn't have the tremendous amount of free time to devote to video games the way I have. I'm doing a show about video games. What does that tell you? Apart from I'm a massive nerd. And
How boring.
he loves this game. Like if I invite him over, I boot this up, we will play. Why don't games do those replay scenes at the end of fights anymore? They're brilliant. Right, Daniel? Right? It's like games have gotten worse and they've gotten better because they've gotten fancier. Oh, he's gonna knock me out. Come on, looking out. Okay, so in this game you can get ring outs as well, which is what, and the AI loves to go for ring outs. So, gotta be careful. To give an idea, right, this Raphael character, he's essentially the Eddie Gordo of Soulcalibur. As you can see, I'm more or less just, almost got me. I'm more or less just hammering the rapier buttons over and over again. And the way this works, right? It's I'm trying to remember. Because I don't want to put my foot in it. I believe it was vertical attack. Oh, blimey.
No good. The man from the black mist bore the light.
I believe every button was... No, that's Tekken. Every button's tied to a different body part. I believe this was horizontal and vertical. So triangle is a vertical hit. Square is a horizontal hit. That's parry. And this is a kick. And then the combos. It doesn't have necessarily complicated combos. Oh dear. Doesn't have necessarily complicated combos, because then it ultimately boils down to forward button, back button, up and button, down and button. So all the face buttons get a combo, and it is free flowing. I've always loved the combat of this game because although I love... Oh, and then you get a fancy attack like this. Whoop. Oh dear. And of course the block button. Oh dear, I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble. I've got to get a ring out. Oh, blimey. Oh, that was way too close. Do you see that? Do you see that? I did not deserve to win that. So yeah, so this game was just... was just straightforward in its combat. I love Street Fighter, don't get me wrong, I love Mortal Kombat, I love Tekken, but they're all different in their approach. Now Tekken is one of those free-flowing combos, like you can enter a bajillion button combo pretty easily. And Street Fighter was more about the oh wow, Cassandra's actually kicking my ass. Okay. Getting the best of me. That's what I get for talking. Ooh. Tight. Very tight. Mortal Kombat was more one of those games where, you know, you've got the special attacks like Sub-Zero's Ice Blast or Scorpion's Chain. This one doesn't really have that per se. Those... I would classify this more in common with Tekken than... Ooh, I'm trying to think of a way to say this without offending people, right? Oh, blood. Look at that, Cassandra took me down. Cassandra's always been hard. I would say Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter are more spectacle fighters, right? With characters with special abilities, like throwing out Hadoukens and doing all the mystical stuff. Whereas this is kind of based in something realistic. And Tekken, at least it used to be. Okay, as much as a video game can be. I mean, it's got... Oh, I'm gonna die again. There we go. Where, you know, they're based on real weapons, they're based on real martial arts, you know. That guy here's a musketeer. Rapiers are real. You know, I mean, okay, he's not going to be juggling a gigantic golem in the air with it. Oh, there we are.
No good.
There's Ivy. Oh, she's dressed modestly for this one.
How pathetic.
Yeah.
Give up
Oh, that music, I love it. You hear that?
One, fight.
Ooh. Ooh, I forgot. Her sword turns into a whip. Because she wasn't already enough of a dominatrix. Stun lock.
You win. Know your place. Battle 2. Fight.
That seems unfair. Oh, look at that. Climbing behind me. Bit. There we go. A bit silent there because I had to focus on that and just a smidge. they've all got their place, right? As I was saying about fighting games, I keep on getting off topic. Between Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, I prefer Street Fighter. I prefer Street Fighter just because it's what I grew up with. You know, first fighting game. It's Ryu and Ken have that little place in my heart. But I love the story of Mortal Kombat. The Mortal Kombat story, especially from 9 onwards, is something beautiful. There's the grab. Okay, I wasted way too much of that. Oh, damn! Mitsurugi coming in hard. No grab moves. Yeah, that was the grab. I had to remember. I didn't remember if it was both buttons simultaneously, a la Tekken, or if it was something. Or if it was one button. Really? Upper, lower. Oh wow, Mitsurugi gonna take me down. He's gonna take me down. Well done, Mitsurugi.
You lose.
Okay. Oh, this is part of my plan. Okay. He has deceptively long range. Lock. There we go. Oh yeah, double press forward and to do a slide. Okay, that's how I knock people off the edge. Ooh, I wonder if I can knock him off the edge. Ah, so close. Okay, I have to see that again in the replay. Oh, it didn't show me falling off. I got a perfect though, so hey.
Nightmare.
Oh, it's Nightmare in his Siegfried form.
You're too weak for that, aren't you?
And naturally, every single person wants. Everyone wants the Soul Edge for their own purposes.
Battle 1. Fight.
Okay, so he likes going side to side. The thing with Nightmare, if memory serves, yeah, he is very good at the he's very good at the horizontal attacks, and he is very good at dodging.
Win. Stay down.
Wait.
It suits you.
Okay, I was gonna say, what? There's no second one. Oh yeah, fun fact. Characters. Talking about characters in this, Yoshimitsu is in this as well. Yeah, that Yoshimitsu. There we go. There we go. And now for the final boss. Yeah, arcade mode. Straightforward. I've only been at this 15 minutes. That's how these games roll, isn't it? Yeah, that scene transition. Look at that. And there's the spirit of the blade. Tempest. And this character is basically Mokujin. He will copy the character.
Inferno.
Oh, Inferno! Who the hell's
The
Tempest?
seal was broken, and a new era of terror has begun.
It will copy the player. So he should be copying Raphael. Yep, there it is. It's essentially the person's heart. Ah. Wait. It's already dead? Okay. Phase shift. Okay, now it's... I can't tell it... Oh, I can't tell who it's supposed to be. Maxi or... Nope. Phase shift again. 3-phase boss fight. And his hits are way harder. Way harder. Okay, that's Maxi. Finish it. Okay. As I said, Raphael takes no skill. Oh, there's the Soul Edge. Or was it the Soulcalibur? I can never keep track.
So this is Soul Edge.
Soul Edge, right. And now... do we get... and there's the Soulcalibur. Wait, is it another fight? No, okay. Raphael now knew the true nature of the sword said to drive men insane. The man vowed not to be possessed by the blade and grabbed the hilt. Doing my narrator voice. With Soul Edge firmly in hand, Raphael returned to the one he treasured the most. I love these old-fashioned, no one knows what was spared and what was destroyed during that time. I love these old ones. I mean, they had cutscenes, like I remember in the Street Fighter EX plus Alpha, they had cutscenes, but they were garbage. And the Mortal Kombat ones were garbage. Doing it this way, like, I appreciate when developers stay in their lane. Yay, profile for Raphael. Extra arcade mode. What on earth is extra arcade mode? Okay. So that was arcade mode of Soulcalibur 2. That was quick. Only took us 20 minutes. Let's explore what else the game has in store for us, shall we? Yeah. Let's see. Extra arcade. Play the arcade mode using acquired weapons. Alright. And museum, character profiles, and demo theater. Okay. Character ending. Okay. Flambeau. Oh, I don't have any other weapons unlocked. Okay, so Weapon Master. Travelled lands collecting weapons. Okay. I'm going to ask my little chat here. Chat, what do you think I should do? Should I do Team Battle? Or should I do Weapon Master? Team Battle, and I'm just going to pick random. You get DLC. Daniel says you get DLCs for completing the game. Yeah, right? Remember back then you actually unlocked stuff? Oh, those were the good old days. I actually got the last Soulcalibur game they brought out. I got it on Steam. I was just feeling like a fighting game, you know, it was on sale. Not as fun as this. Not as fun as this for some reason. It looks beautiful, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So, if I go Team Battle, that will give us like a bigger overview of all the characters. And Weapon Master... you know what? Let's do Team Battle. Let's do Team Battle. Oh, what? 3 only? Sod that. It's got to be a setting. I remember it being 8 versus 8. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I cannot see. There has to be the option to give 8 characters. Garbage compared to the older ones, mate, says Daniel. Yeah. Okay, that is very annoying. Oh yeah, a good way to cheese the game, right? Play one character, get good at them, then change character change at continue to on, set difficulty level all the way down, and then that way you just get through the whole game as your favourite, lose to the final boss, and then pick someone else. That cheese. Standard alternative extreme. Ooh, 16 stages, 1 round battles. I've never liked time attack. I've never liked time attack. I don't know why. And plays with 50 stages of 1-round battles. Okay. Just sworn I could make it more. How about we go random, huh? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Mix.
Versus Yoshimitsu.
Forget it!
Now I have to remember how to play as all these characters.
A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
Oh.
Here I come!
There's Yoshimitsu.
Battle 1. Fight!
Well, I can see the jiggle physics already going on. So, in typical fashion, she's the speedy one. Oh. Get out of it. That is actually a real fighting style, isn't it?
Just kidding!
Wung... Daniel, help me out here. Is it Wung... Not Wungshu. Help me out here. Wushu style?
Battle 2. Fight!
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Because that, see, the move that she does when she goes forward and back, that is straight up. There we go! and I followed behind. I think it's Wushu style.
I'm through with words.
Speaking of jiggle physics,
3.
oh, I love that. All three of the randomly generated characters have all been all three Japanese characters, with the exception of Heihachi Mishima because he's Japanese too. So, yeah, Mitsurugi, Taki, the Shinobi, and Yoshimitsu, who is arguably Japanese. I mean, okay, I was hoping to have a bit more of a
Versus Yun Sung.
character show. Okay, stage 2. Okay, team battles, 3
Watched over
versus
by
3.
the almighty ones.
I was gonna say, I want to see a good showcase of characters.
Battle
Yeah.
1. Fight!
Yun-sung! Oh wow. This game, I have to say, right, because a lot of games are those fighting games, right? I don't like the competitive fighting scene, right? Major respect to the people who do. Major respect, mad skills, mad dedication. Not for me. I cannot,
Battle 2.
like, even just from a mechanical point of view, I just feel like I don't have the dexterity to pull it off. And no, major respect for people who do, but not for me. And I like fighting games in as much as they are. I mean, nobody likes fighting games for the story. I do because fighting games are a very good example of non-linear storytelling, right? And this was something I believe Yahtzee Croshaw had brought up.
You're quite the rude one. Battle
When he was
3.
oh crap, it's Raphael. When he was talking about alternate storytelling methods in video games, and fighting games do that. Like you're dropped into a scenario, not really a story, but a scenario. You've got a complete colourful roster of characters. Like you read through the manual. You used to read through the manual so you can have an idea of who is what. Oh wow. I'm gonna get perfected by. Yeah. Raphael is the Eddie Gordo. Yeah, dropped in these colourful class characters. You have no idea how they all relate to each other,
Final battle.
and you have no idea what their motivations are. Come on, get up! He's gonna knock me over the edge. There we go. And then they each get their own
Still pounding.
ending, and whether which one is canonical or not is kind of left up to the
Versus Yun Sung.
Forget it!
left up to the viewer's interpretation, you know, until the sequel comes along and you realise, oh, okay, this person was supposed to have won.
Unleash their fury.
Battle 1.
It's a brilliant way of telling a story. You tell a story without telling a story. Didn't we really fight this guy? And for me, this is one of the best party fighting games. Right now, yeah, of course you can talk about what was it called? Smash Brothers. That's probably the best party game, technically speaking. But this is one of those games where you get people, they sit around on a sofa and play some video games. Some of my best memories were just playing this game for funsies with people who had no idea what they were doing, right? As I said before, Mr. F, like one of my happiest memories. I remember we were at a friend's place. We called him Mr. M, right? So we were basically doing a sleepover in our team. So I had pizzas, having some beers, and we had big screen plasma TV, which was a novelty at the time. And we were just belting out. So we must have played that game, the three of us together, all weekend long. And it was just great, just sitting on the couch, and it was of course winner stays on. I did not leave that. I did not leave that that winner screen. There we go. Look at that. Look at stars. Like, and I remember at one point, right? I really pissed off Mr. F as well. Can't wait when Mr. D shows up. I believe you were already in the UK, mate. That's why you are sadly absent. Oh wow, that's why you are sadly absent from the story. See, Nightmare's a beast. And yeah, I'd actually gotten really good at playing one-handed. Not for the reasons you're thinking. Because, I mean, look, I'm not sure if the camera will pick up properly. My right little finger is bent to fuck. Old football injury. I was goalkeeper. Ball snapped both sides of the knuckle. Not good. So I had my hand in and because it was right on the knuckle, like in a way, I kind of wish it had been a proper break somewhere else. It would have healed faster, you know. Like if it was just a snap on the bone, it would have healed in a couple of weeks. But this one, Namu.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Anyway, and yeah, but instead it took like 3 months to heal instead. Still hurts. But anyway, I'd gotten really good at playing one-handed because I just gotten my PlayStation 2 like a couple of months before, right? A couple of months before. How sad is that? Oh, Yoshimitsu getting the upper hand. So the order I got my games. I got my Crystal Solid 2 with the console. Got Final Fantasy X, first purchase. And then the accident happened, right? Next day, I went out and I got Vampire Knight. And the reason I got Vampire Knight specifically was because it was a gun con, and it was a conventional controller. But either way, so I'd got some other games during that time. I don't quite recall exactly what they were, but I'd gotten used to playing one-handed. You know, imagine the old PS2 controller. I was just using my left pinky to move the character, and just pressing buttons with the rest of it, kind of like a crab claw. So I'm playing against Mr. F, right? We're playing the team battle, and then Mr. M comes out with pizzas, right? Now I've beaten Mr. F like 3 team battles in a row. You know, Mr. M was in there doing the food, and but Mr. F he's a man of determination. I love that guy like a brother. He's a man of determination. And he's like, no, I'm going to beat you. Yeah. Anyway, so then Mr. M comes out with the pizzas, and while playing, without really missing a beat, I take a slice of pizza in my right hand and just kind of transition the controller to my left hand like this while eating, and I'm just still beating him, sort of thing. And I beat him, and Mr. F just turns to me like that, with this look on his face, you know, and he just full force punches me right in the friggin' arm, you know, just right in the muscle, just like that. You son of a bitch. I wasn't intending to taunt him, it's just, you know, I was hungry. And there was pizza right there. Oh, speaking of pizza, Dan, tell the audience what our pizza was, because when Dan came over on Wednesday, we had ourselves some video games. We played Time Splitters Future Perfect together. Didn't film it, but I've got some problems with my lighting. It wouldn't have made good footage. And I've been saving up my points, and we got whopping great pizza from Pizza Hut, right? Disclaimer, I am not sponsored by Pizza Hut, although I would like to be. Although the amount of pizzas I've gotten from them, you think I? Yeah, so freaking big. And what's with the innuendos today? Anywho, and Pizza Hut here on Malta, they do a thing where I don't know if it's the same elsewhere. I imagine it is, where every like euro you spend, you get you get 1 point. Sometimes they'll do like double point weekends, etc., etc., and then you just spend your points. And me being oh wow, I didn't think I was going to go down there. Me being especially me, I've got like an Excel chart of what's the best way to spend points, and it was get the biggest pizza they have. So got the Super Supreme Pizza, cheesy crust, large. This is a €40 pizza. Took up my entire coffee table, right? And Dan and I ate the whole damn thing in one sitting. We made royal pigs out of ourselves. It was glorious. Yeah, as Daniel said, did eat for 15 hours after that. Oh dear, I actually haven't been paying attention while I've been reminiscing. I might actually lose this one, which honestly would be a blessing in disguise, because then it's time for me to change characters anyway. There we go. It's time for me to change characters. Yeah, mate, so I ordered the pizza at 2 o'clock. It arrived at 2:45. Where's the skip?
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Arrived at 2:45. It took us like 45 minutes to eat that damn thing, 3:30. And then I ate again at 2 o'clock in the morning because I'd gone out to get some grub from the Turkish for the missus. And yeah, I got myself a burger, you know, because I'm worth it. Right, let's do that again. This time I'm going to pick the characters. Let's see. I'm going to go with Mitsurugi, right? Raphael we've played as. Let's see. Do I want Kilik? Do I want Astaroth? Do I want Ivy? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Kilik, and let's do Astaroth, just for a little bit of
Versus Talim. Strike!
variance in play styles. You'll see what I mean.
Entrust your noble soul.
Yeah.
Cry.
Don't
Battle
cry.
1. Fight.
Okay, right. I'm getting my ass handed to me. What? Talim. Go easy on me, Talim. Oh. Have mercy, girl.
You win.
Seriously, these graphics do look PlayStation 3. Am I talking nonsense? Dan, Everton, Wookie, anyone? Am I talking nonsense? This looks PlayStation 3 quality.
Fight.
I knew I was going to go down. Yeah, Borderline, yes, right, and this was 2002. So it's not even like this was the end of the PlayStation 2's life cycle. It only came out 2 years before. My man Kilik! Right, high-end graphics. I mean, Namco, I don't really believe Namco are famous for their graphics. Squaresoft, yeah, they're famous for, and now Square Enix, like, they're always trying to show off their graphics, but Namco?
Battle 4. Fight.
These are the Pac-Man people. So, one of the reasons why I picked Keelix, right? This is Mr. F's favourite character, if memory serves. He just loved playing with this guy. So this one's for you, buddy.
Nothing will come of hate.
He's on holiday at the moment, so I know he's not watching the stream. And in general, the man works so many hours.
Voldo.
He doesn't have he doesn't have time to catch in on Twitch. But I'm gonna send him this video because he knows I do these videos. So
Let's go.
I hope he appreciates it. He's a good friend.
Battle 1. Fight.
And it was nice for us to have very recently, right? As I said, so it was Daniel met with Mr. F and me on Wednesday, and it was nice. It was the first time Mr. F and I had actually spent time together since my mum's funeral. So you know, it was good to meet up on a more jovial manner, you know, because like I said, Mr. F, I love the guy like a brother. He came to my mum's funeral in January, and a few days later, he even came down just to visit me and Dad, and we stayed up. We stayed at my dad's place, just drinking for. It was supposed to be just like an hour social tour, but we ended up spending like 6 hours there, you know. And we haven't been able to put aside time since then to do stuff because one of us always has something going on.
Battle 3. Fight.
Yeah. This year I've been thinking a lot about friends. You know, I guess when somebody experiences the loss of a loved one, naturally they start thinking about all the other people closest to them. You know, what about my dad? What about my sister? What about my friends? What about my girlfriend? You know. I don't know, it just does something to your head. Cervantes!
Battle 4.
It just does something to your way of thinking, you know? I'm not... Oh, bloody. I'm not saying that I'm having any amazing revelations or nothing like that, you know, I'm not going to be one of those assholes. I'm just saying that I'm more grateful for the people I do have in my life, you know? Especially you guys, my little Brit pack, right? Dan, Rookie, Everton. You guys are real true friends. I don't think I say that enough. I don't think I say that enough.
Fight.
I mean, it's so telling that you guys have literally, because I make a joke about it being the Britpop. You guys are my only regular viewers. It says a lot. It says a lot. Aww. Thanks, mate. Oh, Cervantes about to take me the hell down. Yeah, Cervantes took me the hell down, alright. Hey, look, it's Shang Tsung.
9.
Your soul is mine.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was fun. Seriously, man, put some pants on. There are children present. Okay, let's check out Weapon Master. I think we've gotten a good mix of characters, yeah? Actually, what I will do, hold on. I want to see if I can... No, they're greyed out. Can't see the characters. I was going to mention who the other characters are. And Yoshimitsu is one of them. Name entry. My name is Jeff. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, so this is chosen by history. A man becomes a warrior. I was reading. Up yours. So, I believe, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Once again, countless legends surround the sword known as Soul Edge. Some claim it to be the ultimate weapon. Others refer to it as the... Oh, come on! The sword, born from human hands, came to life and began devouring souls or bathing in human blood countless times. Around the same time, a spirit called Soulcalibur. Again with... Wow. Okay. I'm going to speed read this one. All throughout history, men have craved adventure. Human qualities such as greed, curiosity, and crystal minds are ultimately interwoven with history and drive it onward. Mental solitude is ultimate prize. Women surrounding demonic sword past and person, tempting those who heard of its stories. This era was inundated with clashes and battles of warriors who roamed the lands in their quest for soul edge. It was a world where desire could be realized with enough strength and will. The story about to unfold was of once Victoria. There we go. You forced me to speed read. This is your tale of soul and swords. This might be one of the first, if not the first instance of a long story mode in a fighting game. Because I know Mortal Kombat did it. Deception. Mortal Kombat Deception did it with the story of Shujinko. And remember, when we played Mortal Kombat Deception together, there was the story mode. But that came out after this. Now, okay, fine. It's not as fleshed out open world exploration like that game is. Fine. I'll concede that point. Who am I playing with? Let's do it as Raphael. Oh wait, Maxi. Maxi's our guy. But it was still like an arcade game, because this was essentially an arcade game. I remember this being in the arcade in Valletta. And it had its own like actual story mode. Like look, you're going through stories, you're fighting enemies, you've got different objectives, you've got experience, gold.
Come on.
Edgar.
Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
So,
This might be patient zero for that.
Fine. I accept your challenge.
Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Fight.
Perform a horizontal attack. Wait, what do you mean press A? Okay, try hitting me. Okay, I have a feeling I should have done this right at the start. Okay.
Perfect.
Useful against circling enemies. Okay. Vertical attack.
Perfect.
Okay, countering your opponent's horizontal attack. Kick.
Fight. Perfect.
That freeze frame. Good for catching your opponent off guard. Speaking of guard.
Perfect.
Oh man, that is giving me epilepsy. Is that giving anyone else epilepsy? Run by holding down the direction button. You move back freely once you get used to it. Try running around.
Perfect.
Okay, dodge attacks. Oh, it was that! Oh, silly me.
Perfect.
Silly me. Guard impact.
Fight. Perfect.
Right. Right or left at the same time. That's what it was.
Fight.
There we go. I thought it was you have to press it right as the attack hits, not press it on forward. Soul charge.
Fight. Perfect.
I'm a big fan of it myself. Okay.
Perfect. Get me.
I kneel in your recognition.
get up.
What's that? Can't get it up, old man. Extra practical. How do you have extra? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just grateful for the unlock. Do you know what? I was actually thinking once upon a time of doing a special themed month. If you notice, this season 3 of 2024,
Versus Keelik.
Forget it.
I haven't really done themed months like I used to in the past, where we'd have a whole month or
Fighters
something.
face a gruesome
One of the
quest
ideas I
in
had, which I was
search
going to
for
do,
the
which I didn't
ultimate
do, because
sword.
I stopped doing it.
Aren't we
I was
all?
going to have a month where I would play
Fight.
all 4 of the my favourite fighting games, let's say, because I was going to play Soulcalibur 2, what was the Street Fighter game on PlayStation 3? I don't even remember. Was there one? Anyway, I was going to play Tekken 4 or Tekken Tag Tournament, one or the other. Whichever Mortal Kombat game sucked the least on the PlayStation 2.
Battle 2.
And basically have them all and have them be against each other. So as I'm gonna play the banjo on your kids. Banjo, I meant the drum. Taiko drum. Play taiko drum on them teles.
Win.
What a joke.
And then I was gonna grade them, like, number of characters, visual fidelity, music, complexity, tournament status, and essentially have a fighting game competition by myself. Oh wow! Oh, come on!
No way.
Fission mailed. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. But I ended up not doing it.
Not
Because with the themed months, I believe I was talking to you, Wookie, right?
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search.
You had said, because I was looking for feedback, and I do like getting feedback. So if you're watching this on YouTube, or even if you're just watching the channel and you're new, I love to hear people's suggestions. And his was that when it comes to the themed months I do, I kind of, by week 3 it gets a little bit stale. You know? So, you know what? Totally on board. Totally on board. I understand. Thank you for the feedback. So, if I'm gonna do specials, I'll actually do specials. There we go. Taiko drums and them titties again. So, I might do in the future double bills. You know, I might do a retro first hour twice. Crazy. Just like 2 games and then the week after do like another 2. Oh, good counter. Three perfects in a row. Look at that. I wasn't even paying attention.
Utter crap.
I wasn't even paying attention.
You underestimate my power.
I was aiming for that button, but I hit the Rowan Atkinson one instead. Leon.
Not enough.
Clutwes. Who on earth is that? Okay.
2 souls are fiercely.
So in the future, I might do oh, for example, right? And this is just some cutting room floor stuff. You know what? I'm gonna be fancy. I'm gonna see if I still have the ability to play this one one-handed. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, apparently I've still got it. There was that muscle memory from 20 years ago is still there. So cutting room floor stuff, right? Some other special themed months I was gonna do. I was gonna do a mecha month. I was gonna do Armored Core, Gundam. That's probably it, really. But I'm sure there were some others in there. I was gonna do a ninja themed month. We were gonna play Tenchu. I was gonna play. I actually didn't have any other games, so I had to dip into PlayStation 1. There was what was that ninja game? The ninja in the purple gi, you know the one I'm on about. Ego, was it?
Versus Voldo.
Yeah,
Not enough.
doesn't matter. And this one, I might still do it. And 20 hits an enemy, okay.
So,
I picked the right character for this nonsense. There we go. I'm just gonna keep on doing this. Oh, okay, turn around. Get up. Okay. Okay, there was a timer. I didn't even notice. I have to play seriously now. Okay.
no way.
Lord of the Rings month. I want to do a Lord of the Rings month. Fellowship, 2 Towers,
Versus
Return of the King,
Voldo.
Forget it.
and Third Age. Third Age is basically Final Fantasy X in the Lord of the Rings veneer.
Fight.
Come on, break out. I've lost it. You bugger.
Time's up.
Damn it. So,
No way.
I'm happy with the character I'm doing this with because he does have the speed. I just have to realize if I've missed a combo, don't lean into it, right? Don't lean into it. You think that would be a no shit Sherlock, but here we are.
Versus Voldo.
Forget it.
It would have been nice if they had a instant replay option. Come on. Oh, you bugger. The least he could do, right, of all the characters who they could get me to try this nonsense against, it would have been nice if they didn't do it against the one that has the most... Ah, 15. Close. Against the guy who does the most verticality nonsense and ruining my day. Oh yeah, special heads up as well. I've redone Guess That Character ever so slightly. I've redone Guess That Character. When Dan was here, we were doing a little behind the scenes. I was getting his opinion on a few things. I've trimmed it down a bit. I've trimmed it. It should be faster. I've made it much faster when it comes to the actual editing part of the process. Come on. You know what? I'm just going to keep on doing this over and over again. No, I'm just going to keep on doing this over and over again. Oh, one away. Yeah. Yeah. Screw it. Screw it. Horizontal attacks it is. Horizontal attacks it is. I've trimmed it down, right? Now everyone has 30 seconds to get in their answers. There's going to be a countdown timer on screen.
Come on.
And this is my first time running this. The trial looks good. I would like feedback afterwards. You know, if the sound's alright, yada yada yada.
Final battle. Fight.
So, and it made editing much faster. Come on, come on. Yes! Oh, look at that! 0 seconds left. Oh, blimey. I have no idea how I pulled that off by the skin of my whiskers. What? Doesn't even make any sense. A bee's dick, as we say in the DVD community. So yeah, Guess That Character.
Yun Sung.
Out of my way.
For me personally, I've been meaning to do it for a long time.
Fight.
Because it is just in general making it easier for me to...
Ring out.
Okay, apparently I rode my opponent to the ground like that guy in Doctor Strangelove, riding the bomb. Oh, dungeon crawler. Okay, I forgot this was in here. Navigate through the enemy-infested dungeon and defeat the boss.
The fighters face a gruesome quest
Beautiful.
to search for the ultimate sword.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. More games need to do stuff like this. We playing the taiko drums on them titties. That was it.
How many people you've got?
Okay. I thought it was going to be like 1, 2, 3, and it was going to show on screen. I didn't realize I have to exit it and go back into whatever. Whatever. I know we're closing in on 1 hour.
The almighty.
There's like another couple of minutes or so.
Fight.
No worries. I know people have lives outside of my nonsense. I'm the only one. Oh, look at this fancy bollocks. Come on, block.
Don't underestimate me.
So what the guy was doing? Swirling it around his feet like a show off. Huh. Oh. Boss already? Huh. That's so much for 5 minutes.
Versus Yoshimitsu.
Forget it.
Chief of Minkara.
The almighty ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
You're all the same.
Final battle. Fight.
Come here, Yoshimitsu. So thinking about it a bit more. So you've got Namco, right? And I had mentioned that I'd mentioned that what I call them spectacle fighters, and then more realistic fighters. Namco seem to have that market corner. They've got Soulcalibur and Tekken both kind of bringing in that realistic fighter. Like one is with hand-to-hand combat and the other's with martial weaponry combat. Huh, I actually never really realised that. But what's up, Bennett Snatch? Bennett Snash. Thuban, Regulus, and Bennett Snash. What's that supposed to be? Speaker C, Ophelia C? I mean, okay, looks like... Is that supposed to be Europe? That's a terrible Europe. Oh well. So guys, yo, I'm actually going to put a pin in it there. That was Soulcalibur 2. A fun game that I believe holds up even by today's standards. It's a fun game. You sit down, like I would probably have more fun busting that out, or even Soulcalibur 3, on a PlayStation 2, if I'm going to have people around. I mean, my man Daniel came... Sorry, my glasses are still crooked, bloody hell. Daniel came around. What I put on? Time Splitters Future Perfect. We've got literally every single game in my Steam library and all the collection of all the other games. What do we play? We play the game that we were playing 20 years ago. Does it say a lot about us, or does it say a lot about games? You decide. We're going to go into Guess That Character. So please, I would like to see who is taking part in today's nonsense. Show me who's taking part in today's nonsense, por favor. Did Daniel fall asleep again? Has Wookie already clicked off? Is Everton doing something useful with his day apart from listening to me? Okay, Daniel is here. Okay. According to my thingy here, I have 5 viewers, so if you've never played this before, it's basically Who's That Pokemon? But with video game characters, and today's theme is Souls and Swords. Yep, Soulcalibur 2 characters. So I hope you are paying attention to the names. Now, typically we give a point if you guess the game. Not today, because it's all going to be from Soulcalibur. You don't get any bonus. You don't get half a point for the game. Hold up, I'm watching on the mobile and PS5 due to the lag gremlins. Okay. Maybe I'm counting as 2. Ah, okay, you are. Okay, you're not getting double points. I'm on to your games. So, looks like it's just you and me playing, good buddy. No worries. You know I do this. I do this for funsies. If you're playing along on YouTube, let me know in the comments who your guesses were. On with the show. Who have we got there? So the curtain's much faster. Who is this person? What's their name? Wookie normally stays. I mean, yeah, he does, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was playing some other game and just muted me in the background and didn't realise we're onto the Guess That Character segment, which is totally fine. I appreciate it anyway. Give me a name.
I accept your challenge.
Yes, of course it's from Soulcalibur. They're all from Soulcalibur, my brother. And that's the whole point of this. And 0 points for Daniel. Okay. Next. Who is that? Half a point. No, not half a point. You weren't listening. Got the game, man. No. Hold on. Give us a name. This was literally who I cleared the arcade with. Come on. and if that's not the biggest hint I can give you. Raph. Yes. What's a turtle doing all the way out here? Exactly. As I said, today's theme is Souls and Swords. It's all from Soulcalibur.
Let us dance.
You're not getting points. For guessing it's from Soulcalibur. You cheeky what's-it. Raphael. Okay. Moving on to number 3. Now, it's a question of scale, because fitting the weapon in also makes the person look tiny. But it was the previous point set up. Yes, I know, and I've overridden that decision because it's my show. Gonna need a name. And I was actually very careful. This is why I named everyone when I was doing the character stuff. I gave you guys such a head start.
This rod will be your doom!
I had to include him just for that line. What? Mr. F's favourite. Had to include it. Next, number 4. Come on. You gotta get this one. Ivy, there we go. Now see, I wanted this to prove a point. I did not play as Ivy. She was not really showcased in the episode. But, you know, you don't forget them tits. Let's just go to show. A good first impression sticks in the mind, yeah?
I will tear you apart.
Huh. I could have gone with way more PG-13 choices for that. And the fourth and final option, give me a name. A man wants a name. We actually played as him. I was actually very careful in my selection process to go over all 5 characters that I was going to include in the Guess That Character. Necrid. Ooh. Harsh. Correct answer was...
Pretentious little bug.
Astaroth. The Golem. Ah, well. Well, that's today's Guess That Character. The final score comes to Daniel with a score of 2 out of 5. Which means you are our winner by default because no one else was playing. If you're playing on YouTube, tell me how you did. See if you can beat Daniel's score. It's as simple as that. Beat Daniel's score. If you can beat Daniel, drop a comment and even a suggestion for what game to play next week. First come, first served. And I also reserve the right to disregard it completely because once again it's my show. Speaking of, I'm going to call it quits for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this was your first time watching, it's a live show every Sunday at 8 o'clock Central European Time, which would be 6 p.m. GMT. And we do this nonsense. We've got the Brit Pack over here tuning in, cheering me along from the sidelines. And we just like playing old games here. Simple as that. We like playing old games. Because I'm old. And I am happy with things that remind me of my childhood. Getting a little bit too meta with that. Stay safe. God bless. Have fun. And I will catch you next time. See ya!